In this section, we'll let you know how to take down the inquiry when a student come down for getting himself registered for a class which is running at your location. So you go down to admission, new inquiry, you put down the basic details, first name, last name, mobile number, that guy. Email ID is not compulsory, address is also not compulsory, and so birth date is also not compulsory. It's just a information field. If you want to take it from the student, you can take it out. uh, Gender you have to select, by default it's male. So, and now you need to click on view batches to see all the batches which are currently running and which will be running in the future. All the batches which have been closed will not be shown out here. So details, complete details have been shown out here: class name, branch name, start date, end date, start time, end time, working days, teacher name, batch intake, available seats, total fees that will be charged. The good point is that it tells you the real time, the number of seats which are available. So if there are in the batch 4, if there are 40 seats, so currently only 37 are available. And if you click on interested in and you click on save, now you have two options: one is enrollment, another is save for next follow-up. Save for next follow-up is been given when the student is not interested right now, or he says that he'll come back again. So what you need to do is you need to put down a date on which you are going to do a follow-up with that particular guy, and you can select the date on which you will be doing the follow-up and click on save for next follow-up. So once you click on save next follow-up, this detail goes into the follow-up section which is there under admission follow-up. This also comes into your home page, where it shows the number of follow-ups that needs to be done by you. Let's say I'm doing enrollment right now for this particular guy. Now if you see, the details of the registration has been shown out here: the name, mobile number, email ID, registered for which branch, the fees amount is 12,000 rupees. Registration date is the today's date, so if you want you can edit it. Registration amount is the amount that will be taking from the student at the time of registration. So let's say if you have put in 100 rupees as a registration amount, the discount is the amount of discount that you want to give it to the student from the total fees. So if you want to give him discount of 1,000 rupees, you can choose 1,000 rupees. Now you have two options: one is pay mode one time, pay mode installment. Pay mode one time, as the name suggests, is taking the total fees at one go. So if I select pay mode one time, it will give me the fee schedule as uh, fees is 12,000 rupees, discount being offered is 1,000 rupees, so total fees comes down to 11,000 rupees. So the fee schedule is taking the complete fees at the time of registration itself, which is 11,000. If you click on register student, the student will be registered. We'll see the second option, which is pay mode installment. If I click on pay mode installment, as the name suggests, taking the fees in an installment basis. Now, installment period is the period where you define that after, let's say, after every 15 days, you will be taking installment from this guy. The second option, number of installment, is breaking the total amount into the number of installments. So if I want to break it into 3 installments, so what system does is it makes a fee schedule which tells you that at the registration you'll be taking 100 rupees. Now from the registration date, I'll count 15 days, which comes down to 25th, where I'll be taking the first installment, which is 3633. Then next 15 days, after next 15 days, I'll be taking the second installment, and then subsequently the last installment will be taking on 24th of September. So the last installment will be taken. Now the system, what it does is it intelligently breaks the installment on your selection. If you want to change it to 1 and number of to 2, so it will again change it automatically, the installment dates and the installment amount. So the system is allowing you to do it very intelligently. Now when I click on, let's say when I click on register student, an SMS will trigger to student saying that he has been registered. Now in this screen, I'll be taking the payment Let's say if I'm taking the registration amount, which is 100 rupees, and I click on make payment. The selected amount is 100 rupees, previous due is 0, amount to be paid is 100, and I click on amount to be paid as 100 rupees. It shows me the total remaining amount as of today is 0. Um, it gives me an option of cash, check, and online payment. Online payment is right now not been active. Will intimate you once this online payment has been active. So if I click on cash, it asks me to put down the detail of the person who has taken that cash. If I click on check, it takes down the check details. So to keep it on record, which check has been taken from which branch. Now if I select cash and I put down fees, I click on pay now. Now at this point also there will be an SMS triggered to the student where he'll be told that you have made 100 rupees as a payment. There is the option of receipt generator. To click on receipt, a receipt will be generated where you can take a printout of that. If you have a printer attached, you can click on cancel. An email also will be triggered to the student saying that this is the receipt which will be given on his email ID if the email ID has been entered.